By Bethesda's pool in Jerusalem, 5 porches crowded warm. The blind, the lame, the withered wait in sickness, grief and scorn. They pressed to see the water stir their one imagined chance. But many perish at the edge, crushed by their circumstance. For many years with fading hope, the hurting masses came. They pushed and trampled toward the pool, each grasping for their gain. A man crippled for 38 years, alone, his vigor gone. He watched the water's surface stir while others rushed along. A tender face drew near, and then above his bed, "Wilt thou be made whole?" The loving Saviour said. He answered wearily, "My Lord, I cannot win. For when the troubled waters stir, I have no one to put me in. Rise, take thy bed and walk," he said. No sign to ease his fear, no promise more. Yet in that word, God's healing power drew near. He willed to trust the Saviour's voice, obeyed his one command. Strength filled his trembling limbs, and he rose with strength to stand. He might have paused in doubting fear and lost his chance for grace, but choosing simply to obey, he felt God's loving embrace. So souls long bound by chains and guilt, by sins that hold them fast, hear Jesus say, "Wilt thou be whole and rise in freedom at last?" He found him later in the courts where thanks and offerings rise. The healed man stood with grateful heart, new praise within his eyes. "Behold, thou now art made whole," he said, "choose sin's dark path no more. Walk in this grace and guard thy steps, lest greater sorrow find thy door." He carried home his little bed, rejoicing as he went. But stern-faced rulers checked his joy on Sabbath rules intent. Their man-made laws had bound the day, God's gift to burn in turn. They claimed the healer broke the law, while hearts for mercy yearn. "My Father worketh hitherto, and I with him," he said. "The God who keeps the world alive gives rest, yet daily bread. The sun still warms, the streams still flow, on Sabbath goodness lives. So acts of mercy honor him, whose law true freedom gives." He showed them that the Father's works and his were joined as one. The dead shall hear the Saviour's voice and rise because of the Son. To him is granted life to give, to judge yet save with grace. The Son of Man who bore our pain shall rule and judge our race. Yea, search the scriptures, Jesus said, and think in them is life. Yet all these pages speak of me, rejected in your strife. I seek not honor from your lips, nor praise that men can give. Had ye believed what Moses wrote, you'd come to me and live. He speaks today as by the pool to hearts by sin oppressed. "Wilt thou be made whole? Arise and enter into rest. Surrender all and trust his word. Let faith renew your soul. The voice that raised the helpless man can cleanse and make you whole." Though hatred watched his every step, their spies around him crossed. He walked in love and faithful work already neath the cross. The pool, the court, the temple's hall, one message clear and true. The Son who